Hello everybody, my name's wokkamagic and welcome back to Tokyo Dark. So, we're about to head over to Shinjuku to talk to our good friend Goto. I can't travel to my apartment. I wanted to go and talk to my cat. I've forgotten his name. Her name? Its name? I don't know. Anyway, we know who we're after. Let's go and feel uncomfortable again. Yay! Not really, but okay. Well, and... Oh, he's not here. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see what Maya has to say. Ah, crap. You know you're bad for business. Don't worry, I'm not planning on staying long. Where's Goto? Goto? You sweet on him all of a sudden. I'm not messing around. You seen him? Yeah, saw him outside the bar 15 minutes ago. Where was he heading? Where do you think? Towards his favourite love spot with some little thing in tow. Believe it or not, I didn't think to follow him beyond that. Better be quick. With all you cops hovering around, I doubt he'll stay there for long. Okay. Let's go save whoever he's taken down there, shall we? Enter. Okay, poor little thing. Who's he got down here? Who do we have to save? Oh god. She is a poor little thing. I mean, look at him. He is just hideous. Okay. If it isn't my favourite detective, suppose I should thank you. Ever since that night, this place got more a dangerous appeal. Detective? You called the cops? I'm getting out for you, you creep. Bitch was a prude anyway. Would barely let me touch her. You're not a prude though, are you? Now that we're alone, why don't we start from where we left off? Don't look at me like that. She's 16. Old enough to know what she wants. As adults, we can do whatever we want, right? The sewer. Another standoff. It felt so familiar. Shoot him. Threaten the bitch. Have you heard what they've said about me, Goto? Ugh. Oh, God, that hurt. Not in the news. I mean the gossip. The juicy stuff. You must know what they said I did. What it was. What was it? Answer me, Goto. They say you might have killed someone and... Killed, huh? Do you believe them? You think you're scared? You think scare me? I don't believe that crap. Believe what you want, Goto. That person I killed, you know where they said I did it? Down that well. That's right. You're so smart. Why don't you tell me why I might kill someone down there? Actually, I'll tell you. Because down there, no one would find your body. Hell, no one would even know where to look for it. You might not believe the rumours, but you know that last part is true. And let me tell you, Goto, you make me sick. Today, I had business in Akihabara, and your name, no, your stink wafts over to me again. Then, I find you in the same goddamn place, wallowing in your own filth as always. So, right now, I'm looking at that well and suddenly I'm seeing one potential solution to my problem. You following so far, Goto? Yes. It won't happen again. I won't take girls down here. Enough. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to stay out of Shinjuku. You're going to stay out of Akihabara. If you don't, I will find your fat, disgusting person and bring you here again. Only next time, the chat won't be so pleasant. Understand? Do you understand? Yes. Goodbye, Goto. I don't care if that killed my professionalism, because the main thing is we need to protect those girls. He is a disgusting... Well, yeah, you know what I'm going to say. He is a disgusting shit and needs to be dealt with. If doing it this way, losing professionalism, is the only way, then fuck it. That's what we're going to do. Well, that's what we did, but we can discuss that later. Where are we going? Oh, yeah. No, go here. Because we need to talk to these lovely girls. Oh, you're back. You don't look so good. I'm fine. Goto won't give you any more trouble. Seriously? How'd you convince him to stop? That doesn't matter. Forget him. Jeez, remind me not to get in your bad side. I guess we owe you, huh? Not if you hold up your end of the deal. Tell me everything you know about this collector. He knows everything. So, I got this theory, right? I think he's some sort of hacker. Shutting himself in his room day in, day out. Having all that kind of dirt must be great. Though, not to mention, he must be loaded. Oh yeah, there we go. That's how you know it's a Wokka video. 10 minutes in and I'm already burping. The collector isn't interested in money. If you didn't pay him, then how did you get the picture? Moeki, you told her. I told you that was private. Well, since you know anyways. When that client started following me home, I was desperate, so I asked the collector for something that would make him stop bothering me. In exchange, he only asked for one thing. What did he ask for? I used to carry a photo of my dad on me all the time. He died when I was 7 years old, and I never told anyone I had it. Somehow, he knew. In exchange for that photo, he gave me the incriminating photo for free. What choice did I have? I was scared, but what? Ever since then, I feel like I forgot my dad's face a little bit more every day. It gets more and more fuzzy. Why don't you go back and get it? His shop is right under this arcade. You can get to it through an elevator, but I never found him again after that day. The elevator doesn't work normally. I tried, just to see. He controls it and leaves a sign that it's turned on. What? You never told me that? I didn't want you going after him, Moeka. He's dangerous. Listen, I appreciate everything you did for me, really, but don't go after him. Something isn't right with him. I appreciate the concern, Akane, but there's no need to worry about me. I'm sure I've come up against a lot worse than him. Look for 3 paper cranes hanging in front of the elevator. If you see them, you'll be able to go down. That's all I can tell you. Thanks. Stay safe, you two. So, yeah. Serve and protect. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, it is essentially that. See, we got a second crane there now. He gives you what you want, but for something that's close to your heart. For the cat maid, I've forgotten her name. It was the old dress her and her mother made. For Akane, it was the photo of her dad. For the cat, I don't know yet, but we'll work that out in a second. It's one of 2 people. He doesn't like cats, but he got something from the convenience store. So it's got to be the guy at the very end, hasn't it? Running, running. Still running. This guy. Oh. I clicked that accidentally, but whatever. It worked. Yay! Huh? How'd you... Wait. It's not what you think. I rent the apartment above a shop, and the furballs are always yowling all night. The nut job owner gives them sashimi at lunch, so I just added some laxatives to it, is all. I wouldn't seriously hurt them or nothing. A little cleanup is fair payback for her cats keeping me up day after day. That woman's ruining my damn life and doesn't care. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that either. She should be glad it was me who taught her a lesson and not someone else. Alright, fine. I get it. You were at the end of your rope. Thing is, I'm kind of a cat person, and I'm kind of a cop. Consider this a warning. Fine, whatever you say, lady. Well, there we go. That worked out better than expected. I mean, I took an absolute stab in the dark. It paid off, obviously. So, yay, us. God, stretch out me back. That background music they have for this shop is really annoying. I'm just saying it is, though. Okay, where are you? This may not surprise you, but your upstairs neighbour isn't your biggest fan. Takumi? That little rat. What did he do? Is Tomo going to die? If he does, I'll wring his little neck. No. It was only some laxatives in the food. I think he wanted to ruin your day, not harm the cat seriously. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so relieved. If it's laxatives, Tomo should be fine in a day or two once it clears out of his system. What a little scumbag. What's his problem? He mentioned the cats have been keeping him up at night. A few weeks of that and anyone might crack. You're right. I'm so used to it I didn't notice, but I'll get a contractor to come out and see about finally soundproofing this place. Tomo, you nearly made my heart stop. I'm glad you'll be okay. Now that one mystery is behind us, could we return to the discussion about the collector? Of course. I've only visited her once. I wanted to add a very rare Balinese breed to the cafe, and after searching for weeks I was convinced it was nowhere to be found in Tokyo. Just when I'd given up hope, I got an email out of the blue from her saying she had the breed I was looking for and to come to her shop. Suffice it to say, I was ecstatic. Business was alright, so I had some money to spare too. Only she didn't want money. She wanted panda. She wanted a panda. No, Panda was the name of an old cat I had. She was nothing special. An old mixed breed who moved to Tokyo with me when I started up. I doubt I would have started this business if it wasn't for him, but he was also really old and having some health problems. The collector said she'd take care of him, give him the best medical care, feed him the best food. Panda's last days would be in complete comfort. In exchange, she'd give me the Balinese kitten for free. I thought it was the right thing to do. But Panda was family. What kind of person am I? I gave him away. I miss him so much. I tried to go back and give the kitten back for Panda, but the 3 cranes outside her shop were gone and I never saw her or Panda again. That's all I remember. Sorry, remembering Panda always makes me sad. Thanks for the help. I should get back to work. Oh, well, we got professionalism back, so that's the main thing. Poor thing. She gave away her cat to get another cat. I mean, that's not exactly nice. Oh, okay. That Kazuki? That's him, right? That's our partner. Okay. That's it. 3 paper cranes. The buttons on the elevator are lit up now. And you're not going to pay any attention to the sign? No? Okay. Oh, spoopy. The fuck is this? This doesn't seem right. Doesn't match the descriptions I got at all. What was that? Who's there? Reina? Is that you? Huh? Who's there? Look around you. Interesting, isn't it? It said the cranes can grant a wish. What is it you wish for? I've never been one to believe in wishes. Oh, there's someone in the background there. I only just noticed. Are you him? The collector? Collector, Crow. One of many names given to me over the years. But we've no time to waste on such boring, trivial things as introductions. Don't you want to know who I am? Oh, I know who you are, Detective Ito. Or should I say, investigator? So hard to keep straight. I suppose it's irrelevant what you call yourself, as you've arrived exactly where you need to be. Something's different. Yes. What is it, I wonder? That's it. You're like me, after a fashion. You see things differently from those around you. The world is not so solid and unchanging as it is for them. Things bend, they break. Am I wrong? No, nothing's been the same since Kamakura. Yes, of course. The girl you murdered, Reina. Was that your fault? Okay. She gave me no course. She gave me no choice. Of course it wasn't. Something made me. I never meant to. Something made me. Then you are a puppet, dancing at the end of your strings to a tune you cannot hear. No, that's not what I said. I'm no one's puppet. Are you so sure, Detective? Do you really feel like everything you've done is under your control? When faced with the impossible, you're so certain that every choice you make is your own? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're made for me. Which is easier, I wonder? The knowledge that the cause of all your suffering and your joy is of your own doing? Or someone else's? Are they breaking the fourth wall at the moment? Are they saying it's all my fault? Which, granted, yes it is. You know, I've controlled everything here to date. But are they really saying it's my fault? It's a little bit mean. I don't have time for this. Of course. Our conversation is tilted towards the philosophical, but you are not here for philosophy. You want something more tangible. I want information. Facts. No, it is my business to know what people desire, and that is not what you seek. What is it you want? Truly. Tanaka. I want to know what really happened to him. It's not only that. I want to know what's happening to me too. Nothing makes sense anymore. I'm tired of chasing after clues that lead to dead ends. Perhaps I can be of some help to you. But first, please indulge me. I have a few questions. I'm curious. So curious. You're such a unique visitor after all. Yes, nothing like the others. Fine. What do you want to know? I find it interesting that someone like you would drink on the job. Huh? You mean in the hostess bar 2 weeks ago? Yeah, what of it? It seems so obvious a mistake. Why did you make it? I don't know. For information. It was for the case. I didn't think I'd get information otherwise. Not that it changed anything. On the night of your partner's disappearance, you found your way into the sewer using a man. Why him? Yeah, A witness saw him. A witness placed him in that sewer. Why not go directly to the source? What is this, some sort of psych test? I came here for answers. Enough with the games. It's no game, detective. I can give you what you seek. This is my price. That's it. If you wanted information to use against me, seems you've already got enough. Blackmail? How pedestrian. Simplistic. No, I'm not interested in that. Then, what do you want? Everything I collect brings me closer to an understanding, much like you. Only the puzzle I assemble is considerably larger, and the piece you provided is, well, worth the trouble. Shall we continue? Do I have a choice? You've already made it. You show such little patience, detective. Surprising, considering the effort you took to get here. The girl, Reina, she's the one you've been chasing, yes? Let's talk about her. Why didn't you shoot her again in the sewer? She was holding your dear Tanaka at knife point. Why didn't you pull the trigger? That is a good question. Why didn't I? To keep her talking, I didn't want to hurt anyone. I should have. She didn't deserve it. She didn't, though. To be fair, because she's just as... She went crazy because of that mask. We all know that. She's hearing everything. She's not in her right mind. She didn't deserve it. And that's what Tanaka would have wanted. The first time round, when we first met her in Shinjuku, or no, Kamakura, sorry, he was trying to talk her out of it, but the mask took us over and made us kill her. So he didn't want it, and she didn't deserve it. She was just under... Well, she wasn't at her right mind. So, you know. Reina was clearly sick, out of her mind. What was shooting her going to prove? Interesting. Most interesting. Though she's gone, the sleepless nights continue, don't they? You've taken your pills 4 times already, have you not? Clearly you are worried about your sanity. Does it not make you question the futility of it all? Most interesting. Perhaps you've told me enough. Yes. This is most interesting. Now, this is fascinating. The fact that he knows everything I've done to date. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be end up coming back to him, and he'll tell me more stats and get more information about me. But this right here is probably changing a major fact in my game. Like, it just feels like it. We're giving him information, points about what we've done in the past, and why we did things. He knows about other little snippets, like why we did it, why we had the drink, the pill count. And I'm assuming the game will just mix these together and drastically changes what I encounter in the future. I assume, anyway. We'll see. I accept this trade. In return, you want... What is it? Ah, yes, that's right. A path. A way forward. I suppose it's your turn to ask the questions now. Okay. Let's find out about Tanaka. In the dark. Whether he lives. That is more difficult. The dark. That's not the first time I've heard that. What is it? Where can I find it? A better question is, where can it not be found? Can you not feel it around you, following you at every turn? It pays great mind to those within its walls. You know of whom I speak. The common thread that binds all the misery in your heart. Reina. And if that's where she is, Tanaka must be there too. The girl's thread is a complicated one. Yes, very tangled. It begins in Kabukicho and a talent agency called Omega. Kabushiko. Kisho? Kisho? I guess? I know it well enough. As I imagine any officer of the law would. The dark is a sacred place. It lives and breathes, changes shapes, and goes where it pleases. And it is the girl whose suffering determines its shape. Determines. Determines. Fucking hell. Why can't I read? I need to go back to fucking year 7 English. This is ridiculous. Without understanding its roots, you'll never find your way. Or it could tear you apart. Like it almost has already. Okay. The mask? I don't know why, but I get a hunch that you'll know what this is. What is it? Raina was obsessed with it. It must be important, but I can't figure it out. Ah, I see. A most interesting relic. It makes people do the most fascinating things. You even attacked a fellow officer to get it, did you not? Why did Raina want it so badly? It is a tool. Instead of living in fear of it, why not use it? It may be the key that will help you find your precious Tanaka. Though as powerful as it is, one cannot expect to use it, knowing nothing about it. You said it yourself. It started in Kamakura. The Kawanas have quite a history with that mask. The Kawanas. The Shrine Maiden girl. Her grandmother was the one who gave it to me. The very same. It gives me the creeps. Maybe I should have gotten rid of it. Don't do that. You'll never find your way without it. Okay, so the mask is going to become a very vital part of our investigation, which makes sense because so far the mask has been what's causing all the trouble. So it's going to be quite an interesting way, or it's going to be interesting finding out how this mask is interactable with. A dressmaker, a cat breeder, a blackmailer. Seems that no one in this town can agree on anything about you, except your name. There's no way anyone could know what you do. It's impossible. So what are you? Take a good look around you. Is it not familiar? Can you not smell it? The stench of corruption. It's been here for so long. Longer than you can imagine. Feeling the desires, the loves, the hatred of mankind flow through this place for you, detective. I am exactly what you need me to be. Now, shall we return our attention to the matter at hand? Our trade, after all, was not for the knowledge of how I fit into your story. It was for a way to clear the... how did you put it? Ah, yes. To clear the dead ends you run up against. Let us reconsider your problem. The mask and the dark are inexorably linked. Pursuing one without the other is futile. Now you are an enemy of the dark. It will reject you without understanding it, and you'll be lost without the necessary tool. How will I know when a path's been opened? Oh, God. The fuck happened there? Okay. Ugh. I'm not losing my voice after all this, am I? I mean, I sort of rely on that. I mean, I haven't got my camera. I don't have a webcam yet, or a camera. I'm getting a nice one for Christmas, by the way. Yeah, I might end up sneaking a bit of webcam footage in there if you're good enough. But what the hell happened there? Yeah, I don't have a camera, so I can't sign language, and I can't sign language either, so... why did my voice do that? Ask your puppet master. My end of the bargain has been upheld. You seem awfully eager to help me. What's the catch? Something tells me I'm going to regret talking to you. Paranoia is a necessary feeling. As I said, people fascinate me, especially ones as unique as yourself. You are a detective. I've only given you the tools. You need to finish the job. From there, now that is the interesting part. I look forward to seeing your progress. Consider your debt to me partially repaid. The rest I shall collect another time. See, told you. We will see this motherfucker again. We will. And that will be another turning point. I am pretty sure this is how it works. This is a game-turning moment, I think. Tell me, my little puppet, if you can see your strings, does your dance not continue until we meet again? Oh, and he just vanishes. That spooky motherfucker. Okay. Wunderbar. Now what? I don't really know. All I know, can I talk to people in here again? No, let me talk to Aiko. Aiko and Ayami are now my two favourite characters in this game. No two ways about it. Now what? Oh, I got a new area. Kabukisho! Oh, and camcorder's unlocked. Oh yeah, because I can go there to look at talk to the thingamajiggies over there. I've forgotten their names. Tanakawa? Or whatever. Anyway. The air in the collector's basement was stagnant and heavy. If I had stayed any longer, I felt like it may have suffocated me. For the time I was there, Akihabara faded away into a distant memory. I returned to the surface, put my hand up to shield my eyes from the sunlight, and listened to the people on the street. Their conversations seemed so pointless, part of a world I no longer belonged to. The busy sounds of the street swept the cobwebs from my mind, forcing me to remember everything I told the collector and everything he impossibly knew. I told him so much, but I did have a choice. Maybe he was right and I was a puppet after all. At that moment, it didn't matter. The dark and the mask both belonged to a world I was now part of. Normal methods of investigation wouldn't lead me to them. Countless paths were narrowed to two, and I had no choice but to march forward towards the leads I'd been given. As I left Akihabara behind, one thing bothered me. How did the collector know so much about me? Was I really so easy to read? And when will I go back for those cat pancakes? And my beloved Aiko. Ah, she's still my gem. I love her so much. Aiko. Anyway, no. 2 cities, that's where two places in Tokyo. Cities? Bleh. God, I am so worried about me sometimes. I don't know what's going on. Anyway. I didn't have time to dwell on it. Kazuki and Reina were in the dark. That much had been all but confirmed. And now I had a means, however impossible, to find them. 2 paths. The mask and the dark. Both were necessary, and I had to make a choice of which to follow first. Chase after a talent agency in Tokyo's red light district, or back to Kamakura to visit the girl I nearly got killed. Neither seemed very appealing. My logical side didn't understand how either would help, but as everything around me cracked and crumbled away, logic didn't matter anymore. I had to choose, or maybe something would choose for me. Yes, me. So, 2 paths. 1. Kabukicho for the dark to go and talk to the thing. What are they called? Talent agency. Them. Kamakura for Mai to talk about the mask. Or a third option I am giving myself to go back to the maid calf, the cat maid calf, live my days out there with Aiko and, you know, yeah, you can see where that's going. Aiko all the way. Oh, I wish they did a little picture thingy. You know, when Ayami was eating the pancakes, they should have done a cute one for Aiko. She would be my wallpaper. Can I go back to my apartment? No, I've got two options. I can't go anywhere apart from my two options. Let's go to Kamakura. Let's go see Mai. Let's go say hi to Mai. I came here to find out about the mask, but there's something I've got to do first. 6 months ago, I sent one girl to the morgue and very nearly killed another. Since then, I thought of coming here to apologize to Mei Kawana countless times, but couldn't will myself to see her and be faced with my failure. I think of the fear and hurt in her eyes, and I feel nothing but shame. For my own peace of mind, I need to tell her the truth about that day, and about how I lost control. Hopefully she can find it in herself to forgive me enough to help me with my investigation of the mask. Wait, it's full. Why are the cherry blossoms blooming? It's like nothing's changed since that day. Okay. So it's apparently fall? Well, I'm going to say autumn. Because, you know, I'm British, I'm English, and we don't say fall. It's autumn. The nice word for it. Autumn. It's got a very pleasant sound to it. Autumn. Yes. Autumn. There. I think I've said autumn enough. Or have I? Maybe I should say it more. Anyone there? Go away! No visitors! Well, fuck her then. Oh, there's one crow there now. Okay. Nothing around. Yeah, let's go to the shrine. Time to go say hi to Mai. That rhymes. Hi, Mai. Oh, God. Why do I do this? Cherry blossoms fell gently at my feet as I approached the Kawana family shrine. In front of me was Mai Kawana, still dressed in the outfit of the shrine maiden. She had seen me approach and stood there frozen and terrified, the same helpless look on her face as when she had a knife to her throat months before. This time, it was me she was terrified of. We were the only two people at the shrine, yet I couldn't shake the feeling of being followed. A familiar presence, watching from the shadows. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nope, my hands are up. They're at the back of my chair. You are not going to make me kill her. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, mask. I am not going to do this. Well, the game's made the choice for me. I didn't make the choice. You saw that. I did nothing. No, I won't do it. Why now? Why her? I don't have to do what you say. I'm not a puppet. I can choose. Oh, it did work. Fucking A! Yes! I saved her! Me, not doing anything. Fucking A! There we go. Thank you, I got overly excited. You, the detective from before. Why are you just standing there? Is it over? I'm fine. Sorry to scare you. I'm here to talk to you. See, I've never been good at apologies. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. I've been meaning to talk to you ever since that day. I should have come sooner. You're here to apologize? Now? I don't think this is over. Oh, okay, because that was the music that was still going on. That's what gave me the creeps. How could we kill her anyway? Didn't we turn in our gun? I mean, we were told to turn it in. Did I not turn it in? I guess not. If it's still giving us the choice to kill her. I didn't hear from you I didn't hear from anyone in 6 months. The police only talked to me once, and then everybody here started avoiding me and acting like it never happened. I guess that makes me the last person you'd want to see now. After that day, I'm sure some police came by and told you that I was only following procedure, but that's bull. Police in this country don't go around shooting people. I didn't feel myself and lost control, putting you at risk. Sounds vague to say I lost control at such a crucial time. Sounds vague to say I lost control at such a crucial time, I bet. But that's the truth. The truth? It's strange, isn't it? The cherry blossoms, I mean. It's silly, but every time someone comes here and says how beautiful they are, I get so mad. It's like they don't understand my feelings at all. But that's selfish, huh? It's not like I want everyone to suffer along with me. I imagine the only other one who understands that is you, Detective. Your name's Aito, right? It's so quiet here. It's hard to imagine something like that day in April really happened in a place so peaceful. But it did. I know that you and your partner were only doing what you could to save me, but I wish I could have helped. I felt so helpless. At least you told me the truth. Thank you. You know, I asked Grandma about that mask the red-headed girl was after, and she denied knowing anything. But it was a lie. I found one of her old journals at the shrine, and she wrote that the mask was important and had to be hidden away. Why would you lie to me? I'm sick of everyone always trying to protect me by covering everything up. Grandma hasn't been the same since that day either. She shuts herself up in that old house and mumbles to herself about darkness and purity. I'm so worried about her. My gut tells me that mask has something to do with it. I'm sorry. Listen to me, rambling away. I bet you don't care about any of that. Ugh. The truth is, I think you're right about the mask having something to do with all this strangeness. I actually came here to ask you about it. You think so too? Then let me help you. I don't know anything, but maybe Takashi does. Oh, sorry. Takashi's my brother. He used to live here in Kamakura with me and Grandma, but he left the first chance he got. We talk on the phone all the time, but he refuses to come back and visit. I get the feeling he knows something I don't. He won't tell me what about. He won't tell me about how my parents died. Where does your brother live now? He's an instructor at a kendo dojo in Akasua, in Tokyo. I hear he's a big shot in the kendo world. Sounds like he'd be a... It sounds like he'd be a good place to start. Do you think he'll speak to me? You can try. He's never been very good at opening up to strangers, though. It's worth a shot. Thanks for helping me, Mai. Look at the little smile on her face. I'm so happy we beat that fucking mask. Mai did not deserve to die. You gonna wait? No, you're still not gonna let me in. Yeah, what's on the screen? Is this how I get out of here, or what? Leave Kamakura. So we have Asakusa, or we only have Akasakusa. All right, we're traveling to a kendo dojo. I did kendo for a year back at uni. I mean, I completely fucked my foot up. Got like a hairline fracture in it. Swollen for a few weeks, and I didn't go back after that. I don't know if it was kendo that did it, or I might just have strained it at the time because I was playing a lot of squash as well. Yeah, it could have been a mix of the two. You know. But, yeah, so that happened. I really don't want to go back, though. I've got my kendo kit here with me. I just need to... And I found a club. I just need to go to the club. Go. That's the thing. I need to go. Leave the house and go. Okay, it's just a part of that. It's annoying. Right there at the top of the plus, there's a little black dot. And it really makes me think that I've got a dead pixel. I know they go green and all that, but it's just there. It's annoying. And this is not a cheap monitor. I can tell you that. It's one of those Acer Predators X34Ps. You know, the 34-inch ultra-wide curved gaming monitor, 1440 hertz, 144 hertz, and... No, 120 hertz, sorry, and all that fancy shit. So, it's not exactly something I like to see there. I'm just saying. Anyway, enough about my stupidly overly priced monitor. My investigation up to the point led me to believe that finding Takashi Kawana would be different and difficult and convoluted. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Turns out, his kendo dojo was well regarded as a popular training spot for a few national champions and several of the city's police officers. The latter made me nervous. The information I was asking for was sensitive, and I didn't want a word of my investigation finding its way back to HQ. A few misfired questions could end up with officers knocking on my door, or worse, Yukimura himself calling me up. I had to be cautious. Alright, makes sense. I need to do this quite carefully. So, where is... I'm guessing that's the dojo, because it looks very dojo-esque, doesn't it? This looks like the dojo I was looking for. It has a very traditional aesthetic. Yeah, okay. So, let's start with the very far left and move our way right. Look. Inside is the interior of a traditional tea shop, but it doesn't look like anyone's been there recently. I like tea. I do. Ooh, I can buy octopus balls. Oh, I love octopus balls. Not in that sense, but you know what I mean. The Japanese food here, like calamari, is just delicious. And I've tried octopus balls or squid balls or whatever you want to call them. Takoyaki. Takoyaki. I think that's right. Yeah, because me and my brother, we love sushi. And every time we're together, we always go to sushi places and Japanese restaurants and all this shit. And living in Birmingham, there is an abundance of them. Just lots of them. I think there's like 3. So, I mean, we only went to... Last place he is here, we went to 2 sushi places. And didn't actually get to the proper restaurants. But next time he's here, he and I are going to hit up all of them. Which I actually need to get him here as soon as, because I am craving. Just craving everything. Anyway, hello there. Would you be interested in buying some of the finest takoyaki in Tokyo? This isn't the cheap stuff you buy at the food stand at a festival. They will make you question everything you know about octopus in ball form. Who can say no to that sales pitch? Sure, I'll take some. Oh, it's adorable. Why is everything she does just so damn cute? Wow, you're right. This is maybe the best takoyaki I've had. Thank you, miss. Best takoyaki in all the islands. Really? My neurosis went... Why is buying takoyaki stressing me out? And why is having food reducing my professionalism? I mean, really? Really? By what? Like, why? I'm a human being. I need to eat. I hate this game. I now want some takoyaki. I need to try and... I wonder if Just Eat delivers. I need to have a look. We'll see. I will search for food after this. Tourists, likely. I can hear them speaking English. My English isn't so great, so I doubt they'll be of much help, but I wonder what they're talking about. So, tourists in kimonos. Are they kimonos or are they, yukatas? I think they're yukatas. I might be just spouting bullshit. No, kimonos are the winter versions, because they're thicker and warmer. And yukatas are your summer versions, because they're lighter. I think that's right. I remember doing research into this in the past, because it was something I was interested in. And while out in Japan next month, or next year, I might just have to buy one. You know, I don't know why I would use it or why I would need it, but it would be nice to have one. Yeah. Turn up at Christmas at my parents just wearing it. I mean, why not? I'd be completely out of place, but who gives a shit? Hello there. Is there something we can help you with? I don't speaking... Wait. Japanese? Your Japanese is perfect? As a college professor, if it wasn't, I'd probably be out of a job. I'm no college professor, but I work in a Japanese software company, so it'd be a bit of trouble too. Don't look at me, I just live here. Well, not in Tokyo, in the suburbs. Whoa, I think you guys might speak Japanese better than I do. I mean, sorry, I never would have thought. Would you prefer to speak in English instead? No, please. Japanese is fine. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to be nosy. I guess I don't see people wearing yukata this late in the year. Boom! Fucking yes, I am right about something else. I don't know if that's a good thing, but fucking yes, there we go. Is there a festival or something? Nah, we came to Asakusa every year, and the yukata became part of the tradition after a while. Guess it makes us stand out more than we already do, huh? Don't knock tradition, Tony. Admittedly, my legs are a little cold, though. Heh, fair enough. Anyway, to kendo. Let us go and beat sticks. I never got to that part. I don't actually have any of the armor. I have the rest of the kit, but just not the armor. Who are you? Rude. Can I send a friend of mine? I would say so. Oh, never mind. You're a friend of my sister's? You expect me to believe that? A little old, don't you think? Gee, thanks. Really, you think I wouldn't recognize you? You're the officer who was at the shrine in April who almost got her killed. And now you're lying about it? Pretending to be her friend? To no doubt to get something from me? Don't look so shocked. Your little deception was easy to read is all. After your idiocy in Kamakura, I heard Mai crying over the phone every night for a month. Don't bother her anymore. Now, get out of here before myself or one of your fellow officers has to throw you out. Oh yeah, there was officers in here. Maybe I shouldn't have lied. Whoops. Yeah. Well, that didn't go well. Maybe Mai will know how to soften her brother up. Oh my god, do I really have to go back to Mai? Can I bring her with me? I mean, it would make sense? Like, have her come with me? Like, you know, because I did make up with her. So, you never know. Anyway, to the shrine. Hello, Mai. Please, help me. I think I managed to find your brother. He didn't exactly seem happy to see me. Yep, you found Big Brother, alright. He's been protective of me ever since we were little. I know I'm probably overstepping my boundaries, but would you be willing to come talk to him? I don't think he'll tell me anything on my own. You want me to help? You know, seeing you again really got me thinking. I decided that even if everyone's trying to hide it, I can't sit here and ignore what's happening. I need to understand why my family has been acting so strangely. Even my own brother is keeping me in the dark. I'm sick of it. Sure, I'll come with you, Aito. If I went alone, he'd probably pat me on the head and send me on my way. But if you're there, I'm sure he'll tell me about my parents, the mask, and everything. Are you sure that's what you want? Sometimes not knowing is better, Mai. No, no more. No more stupid little Mai. I'd rather be hurt and know than happy and ignorant. But before we go, let's check on Grandma. These days, if she doesn't know where I am, it can be really set on her. Set her off. Alright, we'll make a quick stop at your house. Thanks, Mai. Yay! Happy little Mai! We got a sidekick. Happy little Mai. She's a gem though, Mai. Oh, what the hell has happened here? No, go back. What is this? Was this here on the way out? A dead crow lays in the middle of the street. The small body is in a bad state of decay. Covered in dried blood, the maggots have begun eating at its remains. Okay. Was that there when we went past? I didn't think so. Knock, knock. I said no visitors. Leave me alone. Grandma, it's me. Please open the door. Mai? Mai, it's you. Please, come in. Yes, come in. Why do I have a bad feeling about entering the house? I don't think we should. Yeah. Itchy nose. Oh, and it's running. This is disgusting.
Wait, what's she doing here?
It's okay, Grandma. She's here to help.
Help? Ha! Don't make me laugh. You were supposed to help me, remember? I felt something and you were going to free me from the past.
Free you? Are you talking about the mask?
Do not discuss that horrid thing here. No matter how far you go, I can still feel it. Like needles in my skin, dragging me to it. In my dreams, I can still see that place. Have you seen it too, Detective? A dark place, where those we've lost reside. I'm so old and have wasted so much time, and yet the pain won't go away. My poor Amiko. I miss her so much. If only I could have found her.
Amiko? You mean Mom? Find her. What are you talking about? She's gone. Takashi told me she died after I was born.
Yes, of course. You shouldn't be asking about such things, Mai. If it weren't for this woman, you'd be safe at the shrine.
No, Grandma, you're wrong. I'm not safe while everyone lies to me. I'm going to see Takashi. If you don't tell me the truth, he will.
Mai, listen to yourself. You must stop. Opening the door to the past will solve nothing. Ever since you were little, I've done what I could to protect you and your brother. Please, don't go down this path. You look so much like her, you know. Your mother. And you, Detective. Perhaps my granddaughter is too naive to see it, but you can't hide it from me. I know what you've seen, what you think you're able to do, but keep my family out of it. We've suffered enough.
You don't know anything about me, and besides, I'm not the one hiding things from my family.
Tell me, do you know the story of Izanagi and Izanami?
Grandma, this again. I'm sure Aito's not interested in hearing some old myth. Really, we should get going.
Stay right there. Though I've told you this story so many times, you don't seem to grasp the importance. I think it would be of use to this woman to hear it. Izanagi and Izanami were the first of the gods, known to us as the kami. In legends, it was the drops of ocean water that fell from Izanagi's jeweled spear that created the islands of Japan. When they descended on our lands, they brought their love and devotion with them, and the realms of immortal.
Izanami, isn't she the matron of the dead in Japanese history? I think. I mean, I'm only getting that from Smite. You know, that Battlegrounds of the Gods game by Hi-Res. You know, I read up on some of the lore of a few of the characters, and Izanami was the matron of the dead. I can't remember much else than that, just her title, but no, we'll see.
Izanagi and Izanami had many children, the deities of nature that inhabit the natural world all around us. For a time, life was peaceful. However, as Izanami gave birth to Kagutsushi, the kami of fire, she was horribly burnt and suffered mortal wounds. As she lay dying and faced with her mortality, new kami were born from her suffering.
To be fair, she is a gorgeous goddess right there. I mean, that is a pretty picture.
Kami that hid away from the light. When Izanami passed, Izanagi was inconsolable, and in his rage, he struck down the child that killed his love. Unable to accept her death, he ventured deep underground to Yomi no Kuni, the land of the dead. Half blind and distraught with grief, he wandered in the darkness until he finally heard the voice of his beloved. Though unable to see her face, Izanagi begged Izanami to return with him. Izanami replied that she would try and asked the gods of Komi no Yuki permission to return to the land of the living. Incapable of restraining his desire to see his love, Izanagi set to comb a light in order to look upon his lost love. What greeted him was the sight of her decayed, worm-eaten face.
Yeah, that's that's almost what they use in Smite, because she's dead. You know, the matron of the dead makes sense for her to be dead.
In horror, Izanagi attempted to flee Komi no Kumi. Izanami, enraged, sent dark spirits to pursue him and drag him back to her. After narrowly escaping, Izanagi sealed the entrance to Yomi no Kumi with a great boulder. So you see, it is our mortality that brings suffering into the world. Yet, resisting it is a perversion of the natural order. Being mortal means we must accept that we cannot control life and death. Detective, some things cannot be changed, and some doors should never be opened. You must stop.
Grandma, you're talking about stories and myths. We're talking about real things.
The story may be a myth, but there is truth within it. You can see that. Can't you see that? The things you pursue, they're unnatural, unclean. Heed my warning and stop this foolishness. I won't let you involve my family any further. First those bastards take my Amiko. Then you show up. Perhaps I'm being punished for my sins. Come here. Come here, my sweet child. We must keep you away from her.
No, Grandma, I told you already. I'm going to see Takashi. I'm an adult now. You can't tell me what to do anymore.
No, you can't. You can't go. We must protect our family from outsiders, Mai. You are reopening old wounds. Leave us alone. Let us heal.
Heal? You think I want to heal? Can't you see how much these lies have hurt me already? You're the one wandering around wounding me, Grandma, not Aito. You're delusional. You tell us stories about kami and spirits. Takashi might hide things from me too, but at least he makes sense. This time, he's going to tell me the truth about everything. About Mum and Dad, too. No! Stop! I'll tell you how your parents... how they... You can't, can you? You've never told me how they died. The reasons always changed every time I asked. No, mate, please. You must listen. They might be listening. They're still out there. They haven't forgiven me. Can't you see? They? What are you talking about? You're insane. I'm sorry I spoke to you that way. I'll head back to check on you soon. Don't go. Please. Goodbye, Grandma. Oh, I feel so bad for Grandma. Okay, I get that she's trying to protect her family from quite a supernatural thing that's going on. But it's what we have to do. We need to solve this. So I'm going to protect Mai as best I can. She will not die on my watch. But we also need to figure this out. One way or another. I'm sorry. She's gotten so much worse since your last visit. Since you last saw her. No, it's fine. What do you think of... Why do you think she told us that story? About Izanagi? I don't know. It was kind of creepy, wasn't it? She was talking about it like she really believed it. Come on, let's go see Takashi. Okay. Time to move on to another zone. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Mai and I are leaving. What of it? Oh, well, you can't. I got a call from Mai's grandmother and says she's having health issues, so she has to stay. I didn't ask what they were. Wouldn't want to be caught fainting on my shift again, but it must be pretty bad if she called. Mai's an adult. Her grandmother can't keep her here. Let's go. No, you don't understand. You're not going anywhere. Oh god. Do I have to use violence? I don't want to use violence. Do I have to go and talk? I don't want to beat the shit out of him. It's not his fault she's being a bitch. Okay, I guess I have to violence. I mean, I'd really rather not, but okay. Fucking A. She is bad ass. Aito, what are you doing? Is he going to be okay? What? Wait, excuse me. Bug! I see a bug! It's got Ayami's face on Mai's voice box. He'll be up again in a few hours. Why did he stop us like that? He's never done that before. Still, you shouldn't have done that. He'll be fine. Let's go. Wait, we can't just leave him here. What if he's hurt? Mai, let's go. He might not be the only one who wants to stop us. But... Fine, let's go. I mean, it was a bit uncalled for, but he was being a dick and not letting us go. And I didn't have any other options. So... You know. Holy shit, 1 hour and 10. I mean, I can barely reduce the size of this. Oh, I do not like that music. And because of that, I'm gonna pause it there. Oh, yeah, of course, I know I'm unprofessional. I sort of punched someone in the face again. But it's not my fault. They didn't give me another option. But anyway, good progress. So, we'll go see Takashi in the next episode. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And, as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!